everybody, Mightbejesus is back from his small 2-week psychotic break. At least that's what I told them. I'm still up as hell, but I know how to work my mask of sanity, believe that. Anyways, I know there are a bunch of kids and quite a few adults who are out there struggling with the epidemic of bullying. And that's right, bullying. So I'd like to touch here for a few seconds on, a little bit of bullying, why it's such a problem, why it's not so much of a problem in other ways, and the whole aberrant gayness in a non-homosexual gayness way of cyberbullying. And how, well, let's just get into it here. Start off, when I was in elementary school, especially in elementary school, I was bullied a lot. I know I'm a big, mighty, damn sexy, fine man now, but I wasn't always this big, nor as mean as you guys haven't seen, and I would never record because, I kick babies in the face. Not really, but as long as you believe that, I won't be bullied. There's an idea. But seriously, don't kick babies in the face. Wait until they're at least 4. So, I was picked on. Actually, picked on is kind of an understatement. I had a group of 6 kids at least who would consistently gang up into a small lynch mob and hunt me down, and they would stalk my 3 or 4 separate paths walking home, and they would lynch me. Because each and every one of them knew that in a one-on-one fight, it probably would have been about even-ish, more or less. Nowadays, I'd fuck them up. Every single one of them. But anyhow, we're not talking about now, we're talking about then. I was the tallest kid in class. I was one of the skinniest kids in class. So I was the biggest target. And I learned how to handle that basically by having more than 3 or 4 routes home. Knowing how to, seek out and find ambushes. Hell, you think that, it's crazy when they're going to hide behind the bushes just to pick on some kid? Yeah, they are going to fucking hide behind the bushes just so they can pick on some kid. We're talking like 4th grade. Now, nowadays, I'm Facebook friends with, well, at least one of these guys. Actually, it's pretty much Facebook because, yeah, I don't know. If he's still an asshole, maybe I might just tear his damn eye out. Does sound nice. But you know who you are if you're watching this, bastard. Anyway, so yeah, learn how to notice things like ambushes and traps. And if the prettiest girl in school comes up and tells you she wants to meet you in the playground, you know that old adage your parents probably told you, if something's too good to be true, it probably ain't true. It ain't true. All she does want to see you behind the, in the playground, but she wants to see you get your ass mud stomped by about 6 people. I'm not kidding here. So learn how to, see that ahead of time. Second of all, now I can't say that carrying a weapon with you is a good idea because it's not. When I was in high school, I wasn't getting bullied so much anymore, but I expected that I was going to get my ass kicked quite a bit, and so I started carrying this 8-inch long nail. And this one guy, we'll just call him, and we'll use his initials, DJ, started a fight, and I stabbed his bitch ass 3 times. Nothing too heinous, but it just sounds horrible when I say it, and I love to sound horrible. Arrgh. Redbeard the frickin' Wicked I am. That's my pirate name. But, yeah, be crazy. But, so yeah, don't carry weapons and whatnot, but learning how to fight is a good idea. That's probably the best way to keep from getting bullied a lot, is learning how to fight. But, so learning how to fight, and try not to be so socially awkward. I mean, we're all a little socially awkward, yeah. And a lot of people, most of us, can hide it to a certain extent. But if, you know how your parents and everybody, they say, oh, it doesn't matter what other people think. Your parents aren't in high school anymore. Your parents aren't in whatever school you are in. They forgot. It's been like a bajillion years since they were, and they totally forgot the fact that, yes, it matters very much what others think of you in that area. So, you know, I mean, if you're gonna go to school in like flooding pants and like an old checkered lumberjack type shirt that's 2 sizes too small, and you're wearing the cheapest shoes and all that other stuff, and you pick your nose and you got the big glasses and stuff, expect to get your ass kicked, okay? And I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying expect it, dude. Life ain't fair, guys. That's another thing for all you teenagers out there. Stop whining about life not being fair. It ain't. Not even sports is fair anymore. So, yeah, I mean, try not to be so socially awkward. What I did was I watched what the cool kids were doing, and I tried to fake it until I make it. And I never actually became an ultra cool, kid or anything. But I mean, I did become a little more socially acceptable. This was back in the days, where you had to go through a certain amount of study and to try to figure out how to roll up your pant cuffs and all that good stuff. So we had some weird things going on back then, but I got it for the most part. Now, cyberbullying. Let's get on to cyberbullying here. Cyberbullying, in my opinion, is a very heinous thing to do in the wrong way. For example, if you don't like somebody, go ahead and say things or whatever, but make sure there's an element of truth to it. For example, say I don't like Joe Blow, and I apologize if there's anybody out there named Joe Blow, but say I don't like Joe Blow. All right, so I'm not going to get on the internet and be like, Joe Blow is a child molester. Dude, that is so fucked up. If you're even thinking about doing that to somebody, you should jab yourself in the damn eye with a fork. And while you're recording it, so I can see it, so I can be like, well done. And I'm sorry, this cat is stabbing. This cat, look at her claws. See? She is painful. Sorry, Jazz. Ow. Anyways. But, in school, all day, out in the public, and all this other stuff, the big jocks, the big cool kids, they're always either making fun of you, calling you stupid names. My last name is Gavin, so of course I was the one who went with Green Bean, which was one of the stupidest fucking names. Anyhow, but when you get home, you get on your computer, and you're like one of those little computer tech-savvy nerds, their ass is yours. Ream 'em. Seriously, if I had the internet back when I was a kid, man, all these bastards, oh, seriously, their rep would be ruined. To this day, I'll still cyberbully somebody if I feel I have to. I ain't ashamed to say it. Damn. So, life ain't fair. Life's going to screw you over in several different ways. It's still worth living, but, just remember that since life ain't fair, there's a lot fewer rules. And always taking the high road doesn't always necessarily get you there safer or faster. So temper yourself if you have to cyberbully a physical bully. But if somebody's kicking your ass at school, beat their ass on the internet. Damn straight. And I want to see some video responses of some people cyberbullying people who truly deserve it. For real, man. Oh, that'd be sweet. So anyways, my time's about up, and I got things to do, or people to do, and things to see, or I don't know, stuff to get right. So, alright, good luck, Godspeed, get them asses. Have a good one, guys.